Well, hello and good day, toy fans, and welcome to another edition of Super Awesome Toys. My name is Panama Sartan, and in this episode we'll take a look at 3A's GHG Amber. Amber comes packaged in a simple blister card which clearly displays the figure. The side of the card showcases art by artist Ashley Wood, and the back of the card showcases more art by Ashley Wood. It is worth noting that this card back is thick, and I do mean thick. I'm not really sure how I feel about that though. It is a very simple, clean packaging that in all honesty looks good, but it is not eye-catching in my opinion. Outside of the packaging though, Amber looks awesome, but we couldn't really expect less out of 3A. So let's go over the articulation for Amber. As you can see by my hand here, this is a 6-inch scale figure and it's part of 3A's Action Portable line. But onto the articulation. The head is on a ball joint, so it goes side to side. Up and down, not so much. The neck is also on a ball joint, so it can move slightly up and down and side to side. The arms can go up and down and forwards and backwards. And because of her jacket, her arms articulations are very limited. She has a cut at the bicep, which allows the arm to rotate side to side. She also has double hinged elbows, and you can get a good bend here. But again, because of her jacket, you're gonna have a hindered articulation there. The wrists are on ball joints, and they go side to side and also up and down, but hindered by her jacket. She also has a ball joint at the chest, so you can move her left to right, forwards and backwards, and side to side. She has articulation at the abs, which allows you to slide her upper body forwards and backwards. She has ball jointed hips, so her legs can go forwards and backwards, and side to side. They can also rotate at the hip. Double hinged knees allow the legs to bend a lot. And lastly, she has ball jointed ankles, so her feet can go forwards and backwards and rotate. The problem I have with this figure is that her whole torso is covered by a rubber skin that feels a bit thin, and I fear that it will deteriorate over time. And as you may have noticed, her jacket is made out of fabric, as well as the bikini top and bottom. All this white skin here, that's all rubber skin. This harness is also fabric and it's removable. Amber includes some accessories. First of all, she includes an extra unhelmeted head. And if you have seen other 3A females, then you are familiar with this face already. And honestly, the helmeted head is cool, but I'd rather display her with this extra head. As you can see, she has the Ashley Wood profile, which gives this figure tons of personality. My problem with the heads though is that changing them is very difficult, and I'll show you what I mean in a moment. She also includes this backpack, which has some Velcro here. The figure has a Velcro pad in this harness, so you just need to stick it there. Put this hose over her shoulder like the card art suggests, and there you go. And lastly, she includes these 2 ankle pin spares, just in case you break one. Now let me show you what I mean about changing the heads on this figure. Removing the head is easy. You just need to pull it out without major force. It pops out fairly easy. The hard part is putting the head back in, because this neck is just this peg under a rubber skin, and she is so skinny and feels so fragile that you can get a good grip on her body in order to apply enough pressure to pop the head back in. and I'm afraid to break something inside the figure every time I change heads. So let me show you how this goes. I just grab her here like this and push down until it pops in. And you just saw how much force I was using to change that head. And as you can see, her arm popped out, and this has happened every single time I change her head. But anyway, this is Amber with her alternate head. And I'm leaving her like this because I'm not gonna change the heads again and risk breaking the figure. As with other 3A figures, Amber's figure is very stylized, done this way to mimic artist Ashley Wood's art style. Her body is slender, with long arms and legs. Her feet are huge, which, because of the stylized sculpt, doesn't look out of place at all. Amber's outfit is mostly white, with pale green on her shoes and her harness done in gray fabric. Her shin-high socks are painted on her legs, as is the bathing suit detail on her torso. The heads are where this figure gets most of her cool look though, because let's face it, her color scheme is very plain. Her helmeted head has some cool details like rivets and a small lever to raise the visor, which is just sculpted on the head and doesn't work if you're wondering. Her unhelmeted head, as I previously said, has that Ashley Wood look, which is standard for most 3A figures. She has some light blue eyeshadow and white hair. Both heads, as well as her shoes and her backpack, have some weathering applied. Another 3A staple. So that's gonna wrap up this look at 3A's GHG Amber. If you like this review, please share it and rate it. Also click that subscribe button down there to catch my reviews as soon as they're out. If you'd like to see more of my video reviews, click on any of these two videos on the left and you'll jump to that review. Take care guys, and I'll catch you later in another edition of Super Awesome Toys.